Okay, you better straighten up. My oldest son's sitting right there and he's mean. I just want you to know that. Okay, that's called Four More Weeks by a band called Vans in Japan. A lot going on today. It is December 27th, 2020. I'm in my office. It's 2:09 in the afternoon. I'm just giving you an update of what I am just about to launch beginning tomorrow. This little camera that I'm using is my favorite camera. I've got another bag with this camera I bought for $90 off my friend Samantha Williams when they still had their pawn shop in Sulphur, Oklahoma. This one I got online. Brand new, the Sony right now would cost $200 or $300 if you bought it off of them. And you can't get this particular model anymore. I love it to death. It's easy for a simpleton like me to understand it. The one that's in here I've shown you before. This one's a $600 camera new. I bought it from a friend of mine online, and I paid about $200 for it. It's got all the bells and whistles. I need to start using it because it does night shot, it does infrared, it does all that stuff. I've never really used it yet. I don't understand how to. I've got to read the instructions, and you can believe this or not, I'm too busy. So what am I so busy with? Life. I looked everywhere to find a certain charging cord because it has, and I went to Walmart, they didn't have any, and I looked down in the floor of my office here over to my right underneath where my son is sitting. It uses this type of end, that's called a USB extension, cable extension. They didn't have one. I was getting ready to order one offline, and I looked on the floor, and that's not the one I had. I don't know where this one came from except for a bunch of junk we got out of storage buildings when we were cleaning some buildings for my best friend Jerry. But it works. I checked it out. It's long enough. I can put it in this bag along with my little camera I like. And so what are we going to do? Beginning tomorrow, the children will do their little schooling for a bit. Then we will load up in my wife's Expedition. They'll sit in the back, I'll sit in the front, I'll take the camera, and we'll start doing travel films and going different places. I have to get her car legal first. It's got to be put on the insurance. Can't do that because my insurance agent is off. It is Sunday. They're not open Saturdays and Sundays. We got the car yesterday. And that's what we're doing. My son Nick's making repairs to the headliner. After I do this vlog, my son Bo and I will be changing out monitors. That is it's a Dell monitor that actually goes to his computer over on the table. I bought a big wide monitor off my friend Samantha. Their only pawn shop they have is the one in Sulphur, and they had one in Davis. Went over to Sulphur and bought a monitor, brought it home, hooked it up, worked beautifully, hooked it up to my wife's computer in the bedroom. She loves it. That way we have a wider screen to watch our stuff on. Now, all that out of the way, there are some real scary times coming up, folks. I just want you to understand this old fat man loves you, and if I can help you, I will. But we've got some horrendous things coming up. Whether you believe in the Bible or you don't, if you go to Revelation chapter 6, verse 8 in the book of Revelations in the New Testament, and you read that, it talks about a pale horse, and he who rides on a pale horse is death. Now, that pretty much, there are a lot of folks that think that this COVID-19, and there I said the word COVID-19, that this virus is a plague sent from God. The Chinese just happened to be doing his bidding when they released it on everybody. The new most recent strain that has 17 mutations in it, proteins in it, that are additional proteins, highly more contagious, and it's something to be scared of. But the only thing missing so far that anybody can see that would make it verse 8, chapter 6, verse 8 in the book of Revelations is war. Well, folks, we're headed there. Now, odds are YouTube's folks are going to go ahead and delete this video before very many people get to see it. I don't know. If they do, fine. I'll tell you one thing, though. When I'm filming out in the field, and we're going to do a lot of that, none of it is going on YouTube. It's going on BitChute. I've got to help my son set up his computer today simply because when he's doing videos, he's going to get him a BitChute account because they're never going to pay him either. Neither one of us. But on the peer-to-peer setup that BitChute has, you can make you some money. You just got to get the numbers in. I can get the numbers. Well, that's all I got to say today, except that I love you, God bless you, and like the sign says behind me, remember to always be kind. Bye.